Okay, what is up, everybody? We are live again, continuing our Buffalo Bills franchise mode simulation. As you can see, in the last video, we did take the team all the way to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nothing but love for that team. We're starting the video a little early today because the Buffalo Bills are actually going to play later tonight against another one of my favorite teams, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I believe that game is going to happen at 7 o'clock, so not going to be streaming later tonight. So we are trying to get it out of the way now. As you can see here, our first preseason game is going to be against the Chicago Bears for the 2035 season. First preseason game against the Chicago Bears, just a little like real life this year in 2024. What we have to do first is go over to team schemes. Make sure we are all good here. You can see the spread is only 50% on that. West Coast spread might work a little bit better for us. I'm really not a kind of run style coach. I definitely like to throw the ball around a little bit more. So it's either going to be West Coast spread or spread in general, I think. Let's try West Coast spread this year, shall we? Okay, 84% on the base 3-4. Also on the 3-4 under. 88% on the 4-6 defense, which we might be going with. I think that's the thing to do. Bring heavy blitzes. You know, I like that kind of style on defense as well. As you can see, coach books my two favorite teams, Buffalo Bills offense and Pittsburgh Steelers defense. So those are going to be our schemes for the 2035 season. Now to do some weekly strats here going into the game. I think first we'll go to our depth chart and we'll actually play some of our guys on the lower side of the depth. So you can see here our quarterbacks for this season. I'm going to try to play Sanders against Chicago here. I think that'll be okay. And we also have to do a little bit more moves in the depth chart. Okay. Let's also try to start some of our left ends here. Don't know why this is like this. Okay. Now we're looking like we're ready to start up the season here. So again, this is preseason. Going to be starting Shedeur Sanders at the quarterback, Tommy DeVito his backup. And weekly strats going into the first preseason game against the Chicago Bears. So it looks like Arch Manning is on the scramble. We'll watch out for that. There you go. Offensive strategies. Aries Pratt, their right linebacker. Steve Atwater, their safety, who's not having that great of a year. Right now at medium, his rating is a little bit lower than you would like to see, so we'll try to take advantage of that. Okay. First preseason game. Now, I can't really guarantee that this season is going to be the best for us because my plan for this season is to use a lot of our backup quarterbacks just to be able to get them where they need to be. So if things start kind of going south, I kind of expect that because, again, I really want to get some experience under some of these other guys. We'll just do Sanders. Because like I said, I really need to start working DeVito and Sanders here. Okay, let's see the results for the first preseason game. Going against Chicago Bears in Chicago. The Bears. And we win 24-10. So our strategies were definitely good. Our decisions to keep Sanders in there and then DeVito as his backup was also good. Now let's move on to the second game of the preseason, going against the New Orleans Saints in Buffalo at Orchard Park. Go to our depth chart. I think I'm going to run Burrow this game and then Sanders after him. Weekly strats for the New Orleans Saints. Ahmed Roth, their running back, and Ferruccio Lamborghini, their quarterback. He's definitely kind of lethal at that medium range, so we'll have to keep him in the pocket. Try to not let him throw around as much on us as he would like. Michael Strahan, their left end, and Darius Pitts, their corner, who's actually really crazy. So we will go with the blitz counter for Strahan. Once again, in the last season that we just had previously before this one, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes did both retire in the same year, so we no longer have Josh Allen on the team. But we did win him 6 championships throughout our entire Buffalo Bills franchise for Madden 24. So here we go. New Orleans Saints 0-1, Buffalo Bills 1-0 at the start of the preseason. And we win 27-24, a pretty close game in Buffalo. A little bit closer than I like to see, but let's keep moving along here in the preseason. We are going to be starting Tommy DeVito here, and Joe Burrow can be his backup. Tommy DeVito playing against his current team right now, the New York Giants. Both teams 2-0 at the start of the preseason, so should be a pretty good preseason matchup here. Weekly strats for the Giants. New York Giants got Tank Flash at running back and Bart Simpson, their quarterback, who's definitely having a hell of a season so far. Tank Flash also kind of something to look out for. I don't know why they don't want us to watch out for his inside run, but honestly, I think I might go with that here. And then offensive strats, Dennis Griffith, their left end, Griffith, and then Jamison Hayward, their safety. We'll go with the blitz counter. When in doubt, blitz counter it out. Okay, final preseason game in Buffalo, New York, playing the New York Giants. Let's see what happens. So it is a W, 30-24. Nice preseason there for the Buffalo Bills. Now it is time to make some final roster moves here so we can get ready for the regular season. Mac, Subaru, Kincaid does have the X Factor, which is nice. Could probably trade Trey McBride here. Okay, I like that. Is anybody out there looking for a wide receiver? The Bengals are. Who do they got at wide receiver right now? They could definitely probably take this trade. I'm okay with that. Just try to get a 3 from them at least. Probably not going to need Washington. Emmett Beckham as well. Probably won't be needing Aiden Hutchinson either. D tackles. Honestly, we probably won't be needing Breece here. Breesy. Cordell Locke, also somebody that we could trade. considering we already have Troy Nelson over him. And Bolton and Tuoto can go as well. Left outside linebacker. Does anybody really need a middle? Detroit Lions are looking for linebackers, but they're looking for left and right. Ravens. $13 more players to go. If anything, I might keep Tuoto around just to cut him if we do have to make a cut. See here. A lot of these guys are young. Trent McDuffie, the only one with some age on everybody. But considering we do have a pretty stacked cornerback lineup, I'm probably not going to need these three guys at the bottom here. So let's see if any teams around the league really desperately need some corners. Try to make a deal. I mean, the Bengals could use them, but we just did a trade with the Bengals. Browns, yeah. Eagles, I do like that. Okay, I'll do one with the Eagles here. So they could definitely use some backups. Do they got a 2? They do. And just to kind of get rid of some of my 3s as well. We could actually do that. Alright, 10 more to go. This is where it starts getting a little crazy because a lot of these guys we kind of need, but considering, I mean, Truman is 26 only, but like I said, we're kind of already stacked. He's got 2 years left on his contract as well. I think we'll have to do Truman here. Pretty stacked at the field safety position as well. This guy has an X factor, so it would be stupid to do that. Might have to get rid of Ronnie Lott here. And strong safeties, Iglesias. Hamilton, those guys are all scheme fits, so it might actually come down to a Hamilton trade as well. I'm not sure yet. Doesn't look like the Lions really need them. They would probably take this, the Panthers. Seven more to go, which is going to be kind of crazy because we're pretty stacked here. So, who's it going to be? $25 at 90. I mean, McLeod isn't the worst receiver. Probably going to have to do that. Probably going to have to do Walters. Titman as well. Titman as well, probably. Shields is already a scheme fit for us, so Titman's not really a pass protector. I like that. Alright. The Vikings are looking for a center as well. Alright, 4 more to go, guys. 4 more to go. Kind of might have to keep those right guards around since we're lacking at the center. Alexander we could probably get rid of, even though he's 26 at 94, which is really good. He's got 2 years left on his contract as well. Think I might do Turner here, honestly, at the right tackle. Will Anderson we could probably trade off on. Probably won't be needing Gregory here. But let's just make sure. Okay. Yeah, probably won't be needing Gregory since I'm going to cut Tuoto. RT left end MLB, great. It's everything that the Titans are looking for right here. And I'm about to make it really easy on them. How are we still at cut 4? That doesn't seem right. That definitely doesn't seem right. How are we at still cut 4, but I'm at... There we go. That makes sense. It was saying cut 4, but I'm at 54 out of 53 players, so... Tuoto's going to have to go here. He's got, like, one of the lowest overalls on the team. And that'll be okay for our season now, our regular season. Spend up some of these points for franchise staff. We have vertical threat, pass block, awareness for quarterbacks, which would be okay. That could definitely help us in the long run. What else do we have? Secure the line. That's a lot of run block. Gonna need that pass block. And these are just some halfback upgrades. Defensive line toughness. Block shed. Take a bunch of these. Okay. So that is where we're going to be. Now to start the regular season. Set season goal. We at least want to make it to the playoffs. Week 1 going to be playing in Miami, Florida against the Dolphins. Choose our draft class here. Generated rookies. Yep. And I might actually have to do some editing here, guys, really quick. Just so I can get some different players in the league here. So let's see. We want round 1 candidates. What do we got? A right end here. Okay. So that's that. Let's keep working our way down the lines here. We got a wide receiver here. Okay. Couple wide receivers in this first round. Oops. Okay. I think it's Horigome. Horigome, yeah. Nice. Got a quarterback here. I don't want him playing for Houston though. Let's try Iowa. Okay. Let's keep moving down the line. Wide receiver. Couple more quarterbacks here. Let's get some of these quarterbacks in the league. Okay. Nice. So that's done. Couple more quarterbacks here. Okay. So that's done. Got another right end over here. Can we not do a spacer? There we go. Okay. Another right end. Apparently we need a lot of right ends in the league right now. I don't know. Okay. Another wide receiver here. Larry Bird. Left end. Who do we want at the left? And here we go. Okay. Finally got some linebackers here. Right tackle. Getting to the end of the draft board now, so probably do like 3 or 4 more. These stats are terrible down here. We want to make sure they are in the league for a while, though. Okay. Got a left linebacker here. I'm going to do... Okay. What do we got left on the board here? Some 79s. Probably take care of these guys real quick. Cornerback. Okay. And looks like we got 3 more to go. So this is basically just all cornerbacks at this point. Okay. And 2 more cornerbacks. Oops. And 1 more. Okay, that is going to be the draft class for this year. At least some of the top candidates going. That's better. All right. Now, opening day keys going against the Dolphins. Always talking about the defense. Disrupt the pass, even though I think they have Ladarius Roberts still. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for the comments. But not too worried about it. At the end of the day, some of the XP sliders are going to help them out when they do make a good team. But thank you for your comment. I appreciate you talking. Okay, so week 1, we're playing in Miami. Dolphins 98 overall. Let's take a look at our depth chart real quick. I think for the games against our AFC rivals, I'm going to actually play Demonic. Joe Burrow the second, Sanders the third, Tommy DeVito is our lowest ranked quarterback right now, so he's got to definitely work this season to get up there. But against AFC rivals, I'm going to be playing Demonic, just to be safe about it. Scouts, I'm not too worried about. Weekly strats. Terrible deep pass, and I don't know why they would want us to watch that. HP Lovecraft, their quarterback this season. But if you look at Roberts, I mean, inside touchdowns, he's number 1 with 11. So I don't know why they wouldn't want us to watch out for Ladarius Roberts here. Sometimes EA is a little funky. EA is a little funky with their decision making. Chase Young still playing for the Dolphins here. Cam Chancellor, their safety. We'll take advantage of that medium field, I think. We do got Demonic out there throwing the ball around, so see what happens here. Okay. So, week 1, playing in Miami, Florida against the Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. We do got Mario Demonic at the quarterback. Let me just take a second here to go to my depth chart and make sure everything is looking okay. We do want the nuke starting over Brockers. I don't know why they would have that either. We do got Merriweather. I could have swore we had... Are these just top 4? Is that the only receivers we have on the team right now? Seems a little like there should be more, but maybe I'm wrong. Tight ends, there you go. Left ends. Youngblood, Rampage, Kruger. Right ends, Rampage. Rampage is a left end already, so we'll start Kruger, Deacon, and Nelson. D tackles, Blackbeard, Voorhees, Bone Crusher. Looks good to me. We'll also play Youngblood over that. And then we got Freddy Krueger backing up those boys as well. Left linebackers. Taylor up there. Middle. That looks good to me. And then the right. Nice. Okay, corners. Good. I think we might do Ed Reed as well here, just in case Palomalu has to play another position. Palomalu and Lockley. And then strong safety is going to be Hamilton and Taylor for the most part. Third running back, Brockers, Power, Danuke. Slot wide receiver. Apparently it's Flowers. Let me take a second to look at something here. It feels like I don't have all of my wide receivers. No, apparently we only have 4. Okay, Flowers is our 4th guy. So we'll try to run him in the slot. Flowers is going to be our slot. Flowers, Carmichael, and I think I'll run Dior there. Just give Merriweather a little bit of... well, maybe we'll run Merriweather as well. Why not? There you go. RLEs, Youngblood, Krueger, Jalen Phillips. That looks okay. RREs, Rampage, Madu, Jalen Phillips up here. And maybe even Leatherface. RDTs, Voorhees, Blackbeard. We'll do Bone Crusher as well. Sub linebackers. Jalen. Yep, that actually looks okay. Slot corner. Slot corner. I think we'll do, just to be safe, McDuffie, Palomalu, and McDowell, Palomalu, and I think Ed Reed, honestly. Sean Taylor is good, though. I think I'll do Ed Reed here. Okay. This is week 1, so we are playing Mario Demonic against the Miami Dolphins. Let's see what happens. A loss, 20 to... Oh, Jesus. That's probably our worst loss since we've been simulating. Holy shit. Well, a bad loss for the boys in Miami. Try to bounce back from it. Ed Reed is not happy. Starting off the season with a loss. Weekly strats here going against the Texans. Brian Thompson, their halfback. Stone Cold Steve Austin, their quarterback, who's having a hell of a year. That short pass is crazy as well. They got Paul Bear on the right end and Peter McDaniels, their corner, who's really not that great at medium. Gonna have to go into our depth chart here too in a second. And I think I'm gonna play Joe Burrow this game, Joey B. Okay, upgrade players. Tommy DeVito got an upgrade. Nice, nice. And this game against the Texans, I do want to play Joe Burrow. So let's see what happens here. Okay, Texans 1-0, 96 overall, playing in Buffalo. Joe Burrow versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it's a W, 35-3. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little bit better. 26 players already to negotiate their contracts. Next game of the season, going against the Baltimore Ravens here. They're 2-0 with a 94 overall right now. Who do we want to play against the Ravens? Should we do Joey B? I think we do Joey B here. They are 2-0, so I think I'm going to go with that. Joe Burrow versus the Ravens. Najee Towns, their running back. J.J. McCarthy, their quarterback, who's definitely launching it down the field. Kyrie Coffin, the left end. Shelby, their corner, who is shit at the deep field. We'll try to take advantage of that. Okay. Go to our upgrades. Joe Burrow versus J.J. McCarthy in Baltimore. On the Ravens' home field. Let's see what happens. Ravens, 94 overall. Buffalo Bills, 99s all across the board. It's a loss, 13-10. Like I said, guys, I didn't expect this to be one of our greatest seasons. We are working some of our younger quarterbacks here, so I kind of am expecting it. Let's go to our depth chart. Let's put in Sanders here, because we need to switch some stuff up. Put in Sanders against the Eagles. Quarterback is not happy about that last performance. Whole team's got to step up, though. Whole team's got to be better on defense and offense. Okay, weekly strats here. Playing the Philadelphia Eagles in Buffalo. Biggest Bam Bam, their running back. Ric Flair, their quarterback. He is launching it down the field, so we do have to watch out for that. Chamberlain, their right linebacker. Champ Bailey, their corner. Go with the blitz counter for this. Maybe we're just not protecting the quarterback enough. But I do expect this to be one of the weaker seasons for us, considering, one, we don't have Josh Allen anymore, and two, we're just trying to work some of these newer quarterbacks. So, even if it's not the greatest season for us, hopefully we still make it to the playoffs. 1-2 for both teams, Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. 97 overall for the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is in Buffalo, New York, so hopefully we send the fans home with a W. Let's see. That is a win, 42-17. Good job for Sanders. That is what I like to see out of Shedeur Sanders. Okay. Next, we're playing an AFC East opponent, so I'm going to the depth chart. Put in Mario Demonic for this game. Mario Demonic is going to play against all of our AFC East opponents. 1-3 for the New England Patriots at the start of the season. Joe Burrow's happy, even though he wasn't playing last game. 2,500 XP for the whole team. Elite quarterbacks. Charlie Sheen. I do think Charlie Sheen likes to throw it around, so we're going to try to limit that passing. Lock it down. Weekly strats. Royce Pegasus, their running back, and Charlie Sheen is launching it down the field, so that's what we need to watch out for. Reggie White, their left end. Charles Woodson at the corner. It's not that great in the middle of the field, though. Or do we want the blitz counter? I think we'll try to take advantage here. We're playing Mario Demonic, so maybe he'll be able to make some plays in the pocket for us. Playing this game in Foxborough, Massachusetts. New England Patriots 1-3, 95s all across the board for the Patriots. 2-2 right now for the Buffalo Bills, 99s all across the board. See what we can make happen here. Right now, Dolphins 3-1, best team in the AFC East right now. But we are playing this game in Foxborough, Massachusetts, New England, and it is a W, 28-14. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Now this game against the Giants. I think you know who I'm going to be playing for this. Tommy DeVito. Playing against his current team in the NFL here. We'll see what Tommy DeVito has to offer. 2-3 for the New York Giants at the start of the season. According to plan, entire team earned 2,500 XP. Weekly strats going against the Giants. Tank Flash, their running back. Bart Simpson, their quarterback. He is launching it. It's got the bazooka arm. Dennis Griffith, their left end. Hayward, their safety. Not the greatest downfield, but I think we're going to try to keep the blitz off of us this game. So I know the Giants do like to blitz. Upgrades. Okay, Week 6 matchup, Buffalo Bills versus the New York Giants in New York. Three and 2 for the Buffalo Bills, 2-3 for the New York Giants, 96 overall on the Giants. Let's see what happens. Tommy DeVito at the quarterback. That's a W, 28-7. All right, now we're catching some fire. Now we are catching some fire. Let's go to our depth chart. Game here against the Las Vegas Raiders. Who do we want to play against the Raiders? Maybe Joe Burrow? I think we'll start Joe Burrow this game. Bring back Sanders. Okay. Joey B starting. The Raiders are cold. They're 0-6 right now. 95s all across the board for them. They're having a terrible start to the season. Got no fear, No smug responses here against our opponents. Anything can happen in the NFL. Salt on the wound. Beat the Raiders. Avoid falling victim to the trap game. Okay. Weekly strats. Going against the Raiders in Week 7. Emmitt Smith, their halfback. Brandon Fife, their quarterback, who is actually pretty shit, so we'll try to take advantage here. Try to contain the running back. Trent McLaughlin, their left end. McLaughlin played for us, I believe, a couple seasons ago as well. Trey Thurston, their corner, who also is not really watching the deep side of the field. But they do want us to watch out for that blitz from McLaughlin, so I don't blame them. Try to give Joe Burrow some time in the pocket to throw it around here. Okay, Week 7, playing the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. Four and 2 for the Buffalo Bills, 99s all across the board. 0 and 6 for the Las Vegas Raiders, 95s all across the board for them. The result in Week 7 is a W, 35-0. Raiders didn't even get a point on the board. Absolutely got blown out in Las Vegas. Okay. Next game here against the Denver Broncos. I think I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna play Sanders. Honestly, I think I'm gonna play Sanders here. Honestly, Colorado Buffalo going against the Denver Broncos. Yep. I like the sound of that. Joey B did have a hell of a game. But now it's time to let him rest. Jalen Phillips is hype. 1,000 XP for the entire team. Weekly strats here. Playing the Denver Broncos. Okay, Ruben Owens, their halfback. Joe Montana, their quarterback. Joe Montana got that arm on him. He's trying to go down the field. Trying to go deep. Bojack Stampede, their left end. Lamar Ferguson, their safety. Try to watch out for that blitz. Sacked the QB5. Now we're starting to get our season record where we need it to be to make these playoffs at least. We're actually tied with the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins right now. Patriots 1 and 6 in the AFC East, so this is going to be a big Week 8 here. All right, Shedeur Sanders, Colorado Buffalo QB, playing for the Buffalo Bills now, going against the Denver Broncos. 4 and 3 for the Broncos, 96 overall. Buffalo Bills 5 and 2, 99s all across the board. Week 8, big game here. See if we can take a lead here in the AFC East. And we do win 30-10. So that is a good win for us. Going to our depth chart here, we're going to play Joey Burrow against the Dallas Cowboys. Weekly strats going against the Cowboys, who are 2-5. Not the best season for the Cowboys either. Reverse Flash, their running back. Bugs Bunny, their quarterback, who is really not having a good year. Reverse Flash does have some inside runs, though, on him. Jax Rampage, their D-tackle. Eli Ridley, their corner. I think we watch out for that blitz. Once again, try to give Joey Burrow some time there in the pocket to throw it around. Five, 350, 10 or less, sack 5. All right, week 9. We're playing this game in Dallas, Texas against my all-time rivals, the bitch-ass Dallas Cowboys. 99s all across the board for the Buffalo Bills. 6-2. Dallas Cowboys. 97s all across the board. 2-5. The result this week is a W, 24-21. Really close game there in Dallas, Texas, against my all-time rivals, the bitch-ass Dallas Cowboys. And now another familiar face here. The next week is going to be another one of my rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 7-1 right now in this 2035 season. So for our depth chart, I think we're going to play Mario Demonic. We're going to play Mario Demonic against his rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs. Also a rival to us here in Buffalo, New York. But this game is going to be in Kansas City, so the Chiefs do have home field advantage. Dwayne Cloud, the halfback. Enzo Ferrari, the quarterback. Try to watch out for that short pass. He's throwing it around short. Ferrari is having a good year with the Chiefs here. Carlos Shields, their D-tackle. Delonte Merriweather, their corner. They want us to throw it deep, but he's got a very good deep rating. He's not so good at the middle of the field, though. I think we'll take advantage of the middle. Mario Demonic going to be throwing it around. Ten or less, and sack 5. Okay. So, an AFC rival here for the Buffalo Bills. The Kansas City Chiefs playing in Kansas City. Chiefs 7-1, Buffalo Bills 7-2. Let's see what happens. Week 10. It is a W, 42-17. Damn near dropped the 50 bomb in Kansas City on the Chiefs. All right. And Demonic is also going to be playing against the AFC East rival here, the Jets, so we don't need to do anything in the depth chart. Trench boost. When the hell is our bye week coming up? We've been playing nothing but straight games. Prospect spotlight. Somebody to look out for in the draft. Gotcha. Okay, week 11, playing in Buffalo, New York. Battle in New York here against the New York Jets. Another team that I am quite fond of. Weekly strats here, going against the New York Jets. NYJ, CJ Baxter, the running back. Tony Soprano, still their quarter. He is trying to go deep down the field, though. James Harrison, right linebacker. Darrell Revis at the corner. Try to watch out for that blitz. Darrell Revis does get a little crazy. Revis Island, okay. 350, 10 points or less, and sack 5. The NYJ battle in New York here. Week 11, playing in Buffalo, New York, at Orchard Park. Mario Demonic, our quarterback. Mario Demonic versus Tony Soprano. It is a W, 26-16. Beat him by 10. Next game here against the Washington Commanders, who do not have the greatest record. So I think we're going to play Joey B here. Let Joey B get some play time. In Week 12, trench boost for the team. $2,500 XP. Okay, bye week coming up after the next game with the Jets. Breakout quarterbacks. Mario Demonic having some stellar games out there. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's the Mario Demonic we know and love. Okay, quarterback duel. Gotta talk about the defense. Mario Demonic is not playing this game. We're doing Joey Burrow. And now the weekly strats going against Washington. Elijah Graham, the running back. Norman Osborn at the quarter. What are the stats here for the running back? Not that great. I think we watch out for that short pass, honestly. Antone Robertson, the middle linebacker. Deontay Andrews at the corner. I think we're going to try to watch out for that blitz. Again, give Joey Burrow some time to throw it around in the pocket. We should be okay. 5 TDs, 350 yards, 10 or less points, and sack 5. Those are the strats. Those are the go-to strats. Week 12, playing in Buffalo, New York against the Washington Commanders. Washington 3-7, 96 overall. Buffalo Bills 9-2, 99s all across the board. And the result is a W, 31-10. We are looking real good here going into the playoffs. We are looking real good. Okay, you know the drill. Depth chart, bringing out Mario Demonic for this game against the Jets. Quarterback duel here, Mario Demonic versus Tony Soprano, battle in New York. This is about the previous game right here, the quarterback duel. Blanket coverage. Weekly strats for the New York Jets. CJ Baxter, running back. Tony Soprano, the QB. Got to watch out for Tony Soprano trying to go deep down the field. James Harrison, the right linebacker. Darrell Revis, Revis Island at the corner. Try to watch out for the blitz. Okay. We are ready for the battle in New York. Upgrade our players. Joe Burrow had an upgrade as well. Nice. Okay. Buffalo Bills 10-2 versus the New York Jets 6-5 in New York City. Battle of New York. It is a W, 24-6. That's what we like to see. Okay, now in the bye week, we can start to take care of a couple things that we need to take care of, like some of these contracts. Leno is interested in returning. He's asking for a little bit of chunk of change, so try to make him happy with the offer here. At least he does have some good interest in us, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him on the team again. Get about 21 mil with a 17 bonus. McCallum, I do want to keep on the team. He's asking for about 30 mil. Out of Buffalo College as well. Buffalo Bulls. So since you played for the Buffalo Bulls, we're definitely going to make you valuable here, kid. Welcome to the Buffalo Bills. Haywood as well would like to return. Haywood as well, a Buffalo Bull in college. He's asking for 25 mil. These guys are young too, so I want to keep them on the team. I want to see what they have to offer in the upcoming seasons here. Getting about 26 mil since he played for Buffalo College. 26.5 sounds good to me. The 7 bonus. Troy Polamalu would also like to return. I like the sound of that. He's asking for 82 million, which we can't go that high here, but we'll definitely give him what he's worth. At least it's a 4-year deal as well, so we'll be able to secure him for a couple seasons to come here. Since it's a 4-year deal, I'll make it worth it. Make it worth it. Christian Dior would also like to return at the wide receiver. Three-year deal. Again, we got a lot of young players now in the league. A lot of young players on this team as well, so we're going to be seeing some deals out of them here. Jack Youngblood, not really that interested in coming back, unfortunately. Adam Mooney, same thing. Tommy DeVito doesn't really want to keep playing for us, unfortunately. Tremaine Merriweather at the wide receiver, he would like to come back. He's asking for about 30 mil. I think we'll meet him in the middle with like 25, honestly. Because he does have a lot of interest in playing for us again. Okay. Harris would like to return at the safety. We might be able to get a safety in free agency, though, so I might hold off on this. Jason Voorhees wants to come back. That I'm interested in. 30 mil for Jason Voorhees. Considering this is probably going to be Captain Blackbeard's final year on the team as well, so try to secure Jason Voorhees here. Anybody else? Yep, you can see Captain Blackbeard not really that interested in coming back. Hamilton not really that interested in coming back. McMullen would like to keep playing for us. Trent McDuffie would like to keep playing for us. try to take care of some of these contracts. Try to take care of some of these in the bye week here. McDuffie asking for 25. And he is very interested in staying with us too, so that's good. Would like to get Blackbeard again, but again, the interest is just not there. Freddy Krueger, I do want to try to persuade. I would like to keep Freddy Krueger on the team, if at all possible. Try to give him a little chunk of change here, see if that doesn't interest him. How does 31 million sound with a 25 bonus? I know I'd be signing. That's right, we got Freddy Krueger back. Reinhardt at the right tackle would also like to come back. Eppard at the right guard. Left guard. Save some of those for the end of the season. Let's try to pick up Bubba Leatherface here. Bubba! Leatherface asking for about 23 mil. Looks like he's winding down to the end of his career too, 34 years old. Okay. Jalen Phillips, I also would like to come back, but 36 years old. He's probably going to retire soon. Let's try to get Reinhardt here. Reinhardt's been trying to hold it down, trying to protect our quarterback. So out of Michigan too, you know I like my Michigan players. 20 mil for you. Give him like a 12 bonus. Alright, cool. That's going to be our contract negotiations for the bye week. Now the team has been playing really good, but I feel like we definitely got to stay grinding a little bit here. We're just not in the position to do any kind of team bonding retreat to Hawaii or Puerto Rico just yet, so I think we're going to have to stay grinding, yeah. Players are feeling a little burnt out, but that's to be expected. Alright, let's keep the season moving along. Next game here against the Miami Dolphins. So, go to depth chart. Make sure we're playing Mario Demonic for the AFC East opponents. Yep. Okay. And I also would like to use up some of these staff points as well. I should have did that in the bye week, but it's all good. Doesn't really make a difference. Let's go to defense here. Let's worry about this blitz. Yeah, this is definitely where we need to start working. Pursuit, press. Oops. Okay. And this left side is probably going to be where we need to work on. Because I want those linebackers to start getting crazy out there on the field. Okay, nice. Oh, we don't have enough, that's why. Okay. Okay. Week 15, playing in Buffalo, New York. Our opponents, the Miami Dolphins. They are looking a little crazy this season. A movable object. I see no weaknesses. Okay. Weekly strats for the Miami Dolphins, Week 15. Ladarius Roberts, the running back. H.P. Lovecraft at the quarter. Ladarius Roberts is trying to get a little crazy. You can see he's number one inside touchdowns, inside yards, and yards per carry. So But Darius Roberts is trying to get a little crazy. Chase Young, their left end. Cam Chancellor, the safety. I think we just watch out for Chase Young, honestly. Chase Young also played for our team a couple seasons ago. He was great here in Buffalo, trying to do his thing for the Miami Dolphins now. Five TDs, 350 yards, 10 or less, 5 sacks. All right, coming down to the end of the season now, ladies and gentlemen. Only a couple games left until we see what the playoffs are looking like. 9-4 Miami Dolphins, 11-2 Buffalo Bills. We are now 12-2 with a victory over the Dolphins, 28-21. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, this game against the Chargers. We are going to start to work one of our younger QBs. Sanders against the Chargers here. Let's give Mario Demonic a little bit of a break. He's been playing like crazy for us. 8-6 for the LA Chargers. This game is going to be in Buffalo, New York. Eat the W, 1,000 XP and 5 morale for all players. I like that, I like that. Quarterback duel. The defense. I want the defense prepared. Okay, weekly strats here going against the LA Chargers. Robinson, the halfback. Jairus Goats, their quarter. What are the stats looking like here? I think we just watch out for the short pass, honestly. Terrell Suggs, the right linebacker, and Marcus Kidd, the field safety. They also have Shannon Sharp on their team, but we're going to watch out for Suggs on that blitz. Five TDs, 350, 10 or less, and 5 sack. Okay, upgrade some players. 98 overall for the LA Chargers. 99s across the board for the Buffalo Bills. Week 16, LA Chargers 8-6, Buffalo Bills 12-2. And the result is a W, 21-13. Nice. We are looking great. We are looking great. All right, we're going to play Joey Burrow this game against the Buccaneers. Let's get him some play time. Let's also take a look at this playoff picture real quick. Buffalo Bills, number 1 seed right now in the playoffs for the AFC. Pittsburgh Steelers versus Miami Dolphins. Denver Broncos versus Kansas City Chiefs. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cleveland Browns. NFC, number 1 seed San Francisco 49ers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Green Bay Packers. Detroit Lions versus the LA Rams. And the New York Giants versus the Arizona Cardinals. That is your 2035 playoffs if the season ended today, which it is not. We still have about these 2 weeks left, week 17 and 18. So we've got a quarterback duel coming up here. You know, Bo Nix has been going off for Tampa Bay. Got to try to blanket that coverage. Also playing in Tampa Bay, Florida at the Pirate Ship. So the Buccaneers do have home field advantage for this game. Constant pressure. I want constant pressure on the Buccaneers. Okay, weekly strats. Going into Tampa Bay, Florida, Buccaneers, home field. Adrian Peterson, their halfback. Bo Nix, the quarterback. You know he's going to try to take some shots down the field on us. John Randall, the D tackle. Moore, the corner. Try to watch out for this blitz. EA is recommending that blitz counter, so that's what I'm going to take. Five TDs, 350 yards, 10 or less, and sack 5. All right, end of the season now, ladies and gentlemen. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 11-4, Buffalo Bills 13-2. This game in Tampa Bay, Florida, at the Pirate Ship. A Super Bowl rematch. The result is a W, 31-15. Where the fuck was that in the Super Bowl, EA? Where are those numbers in the Super Bowl? Come on now. All right. Week 18, the New England Patriots are going to be the opponent. And for our depth chart, we're going to be playing Mario Demonic. Okay. We are ready. Final game of the regular season. Sean McDermott is hype. We got a defensive boost as well. Royce Pegasus, the running back. Charlie Sheen, the quarterback. They do want us to watch him throwing it around. Short pass looks a little more crazy, though. Half pads. Reggie White, the left end. Charles Woodson, the corner. Blitz counter. When in doubt, blitz counter it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final game of the season, regular season here. New England Patriots 4-12, Buffalo Bills 14-2. Week 18. See what happens. W 38-17. So the Buffalo Bills do finish the regular season with a W, and we are officially into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a look at the bracket. AFC number 1 seed team, Buffalo Bills. Also in the playoffs for the AFC, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cleveland Browns. NFC, number 1 seed team, San Francisco 49ers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Green Bay Packers. Detroit Lions versus Carolina Panthers. And New York Giants versus the Arizona Cardinals. Those are the 2035 playoffs. All right, let's do some upgrades here. Not going to spend these staff points until if we do make it to the Super Bowl. That's when I'll spend them, but let's see who our first opponent in the playoffs is going to be. The Miami Dolphins. Okay, so to take a look now at the bracket, the Dolphins did eliminate the Steelers, and the KC Chiefs eliminated Denver Broncos. Jacksonville eliminated the Browns. So round 2 matchups, Buffalo Bills versus Miami Dolphins. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Kansas City Chiefs on the AFC. In the NFC, San Francisco 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions. Could this be the year we finally get the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions Super Bowl? We will see, ladies and gentlemen. Tampa Bay Buccaneers also trying to make another run at it. Okay. Weekly strat here for the first playoff game against the Miami Dolphins. You know they got Ladarius Roberts running around. They do want us to watch out for that medium pass, but honestly, Ladarius Roberts has been getting a little more crazy. Okay. Chase end, also got to watch Chase on the end. We also have to watch out for that blitz, so we're going to try to counter that. Chase Young. Chase Young on the left end. Going to be trying to blitz us this game, so let's try to counter that. Okay. I have faith in playing Mario Demonic here. Upgrade our players. Miami Dolphins 10-7, Buffalo Bills 15-2. Second round of the playoffs here for the AFC. We are playing in Buffalo, New York. And the result is it is a W, 38-0. The Buffalo Bills crushed the Finns in the playoffs. Okay. Now the playoff bracket, ladies and gentlemen. The AFC Championship. The Kansas City Chiefs did come close to playing us in another AFC Championship, but this 2035 playoffs AFC Championship, Buffalo Bills versus Jacksonville Jaguars. NFC Championship, San Francisco 49ers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who will be in the Super Bowl? I'm thinking of just playing Mario Demonic straight through now, honestly. I'm thinking of just playing Mario Demonic straight through, ladies and gentlemen. We got a hot opponent here. Just be confident. Just be confident in the team, Sean McDermott. Beat the Jaguars, steal their momentum, snap the streak. Weekly strats. Walker, their running back. Michael Amoya, the quarterback. So both of the Amoya brothers in the AFC and NFC Championship here. Medium pass is getting a little wild. Medium pass is getting a little wild. Barnett, their D tackle. Tongue at the corner. You know I would like to throw it around, but honestly, with a 99 D tackle, we got to watch out for that blitz. Can't be too safe here in the AFC Championship. Okay. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. AFC Championship time. Jacksonville Jaguars, 99s all across the board, 12-5 record versus the Buffalo Bills, 15-2, 99s all across the board. AFC Championship in Buffalo, New York. Who is going to the Super Bowl? And it is the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Once again, a rematch from last year. We beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 38-14. Wow, we played a lot of teams from Florida here in this playoffs. Look at this. Basically, every team we had to play was from Florida. Second round, defeated the Miami Dolphins. AFC Championship, took out the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then at the Super Bowl, we are going to be playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So definitely got accustomed to playing some Florida teams here this season, especially towards the end of the year. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. It is fucking time. We got a hot opponent here. Obviously, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have had our number in the Super Bowl before. Jalen Phillips is hype. We're going streaking. We snapped the streak. That is crazy how we have played a lot of Florida teams in this bracket this year. Just look at this. Miami Dolphins second round, Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC Championship, and now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we have definitely grown accustomed to playing these Florida teams here in the playoffs. Okay. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take it right to the Super Bowl. Why not? Why not? We are ready. This is it. This is game time. A rematch from last year. As you can see, we did play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last year as well. They got the better of us. But this is going to be the rematch in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl this year in San Francisco. So, what do we want to do here? Do some staff points first. Offense, I'm not too worried about right now. I'm more focused on kind of doing this defense here. Would like to do this. Would also like to take this. Bull rusher I'll take. Block shed as well would be nice. And then try to help out our corners and our safeties here. Zone coverage and play recognition. Okay. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The 2035 Super Bowl in San Francisco. Suffocating defense. I want a defensive game here. Weekly strats going against the Bucks. We did play them earlier in the regular season. Got a win. We did get a win over these guys in the regular season. Adrian Peterson definitely trying to get crazy this year. But if you look at these deep ratings, Bo Nix is also getting crazy out there. Holy shit. I think we watch out for Bo Nix, honestly. They got a hell of a team there in Tampa Bay. The Super Bowl rematch from last year. John Randall, their D tackle. Moore at the corner. Watch out for that blitz. Watch out for that blitz, honestly. Let's try to get Mario Demonic some time in the pocket here. Okay. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. 2035 Super Bowl rematch from last year. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 11-6, 99s all across the board. Buffalo Bills, 15-2, 99s all across the board. Super Bowl 2035 in San Francisco. And the result is... Let's fucking go! We did it! We fucking did it, Bills Mafia! Get the tables! Get the tables! We're eating chicken wings. We're eating roast beef on weck. We're eating stinger subs tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 31-16 in the Super Bowl for the victory. Super Bowl 70. The Bills did it, ladies and gentlemen. We built a championship team. Look at this. We finally defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. The Bills Mafia is going absolutely ballistic. Wow. We built a championship team, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Allen couldn't get the 7th ring, but he was watching us from the stands. He was celebrating with all of Bills Mafia. Look at that. QB MVP Mario Demonic. Holy shit. Holy shit. Just look at the history between the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. First time they ever met, 2032. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the winners. 2034. Tampa Bay Buccaneer got the better of us once again. But this year, in a rematch from last year, it is the Buffalo Bills and Bills Mafia, ladies and gentlemen. MVP QB Mario Demonic. We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. What a season for the Buffalo Bills. There you have it, Super Bowl 70 champions, 31-16, the Buffalo Bills. Contract extended for Sean McDermott, you damn right. Let's go to this re-sign phase, and we will be ending on a good note, ladies and gentlemen. We will be ending on a good note indeed. Okay. Players ready to negotiate. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. Phil Staff. We need offense and defensive coordinators. You know I like that offensive Pittsburgh playbook. Vertical power run doesn't really seem like my kind of thing, though. What do we got here? Quick throws, outside running, offensive line guru. Quarterback guru. Honestly, the offensive line would be better to have here. And I like Pittsburgh, so Jared Paul does have the X factor too. Defensive coordinator. Inside 3-4 full blitz. Inside 3-4 full blitz. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the guy right here. Okay. Hell of a year for us, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a year. Crazy. I think Joe Burrow is finally retired. We're going to have to get some of these weaker links off of the team as well. But holy shit, we did it. Okay. 53 out of 75 going into the first re-sign phase. What I want to do, though, is take off a lot of these, like, guys that we're definitely not going to be using here. So, like, see, they got all of these guys, which I did not put these guys on the field, or on the team, but... Okay. At least now we're ready for some of this free agency here, so get into free agency here, see who's on the board. Oh, yeah. You know we saved the quarterbacks for the end mostly. McAllister is up there. Jenkins as well. Try to pick up McAllister here. Wide receivers on the board. Smith. Edward Russell as well out of Miami. Jay Diamond. Captain Marvel. This guy's at least interested in playing for us, so... Jay Diamond I would like to have as well on the team. And that should be good for wide receivers now. Captain Marvel would like to play with us too. A little bit more interested in Maserati here. But it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have another 97 on the team for sure. Okay, let's check out some of these other positions at the tight end. Kincaid on the board again. Doesn't really want to play for us, though. Wakefield, Meyer, Hastings. Who do we have at the tight end right now? Kyle Pitts only. Yeah, we'll try to pick up Kincaid again. Why not? Left tackles. Callahan, who does want to play for us. Not a lot of left tackles on the team right now, so... How much is he asking for? 14.3? Try to get him and maybe one of these young guns down here. This is a scheme fit. Bennett, okay, left guards. Davidson on the board, does want to play with us. Asking for about 18 mil. Centers, Turner, Tippmann, Oberg. I think I'm going to go Turner here. So we don't got a lot of centers either. Right guards, Mighty Duck at the right guard. Definitely would be interested in Mighty Duck for sure. Okay. Couple good guards here on the board, actually. Cook and Mighty Duck are both out of Oregon. Let's try to pick them both up. I do like my Duck players out of Oregon. So. Okay. Next, right tackle. Travis Turner, who I think just played with us. BJ Lamb, also not a bad option here. Is the scheme fit as well. Left ends, Youngblood is on the board. Joe Pesci is up there. Let's try to pick up Joe Pesci this time. Who do we got at left end? Nobody? Wow, okay, so we'll probably try to get both of them in all honesty. So I do need a couple left ends.
Shopping real quick?
Half an hour.
I'm just
Maybe like 20 minutes?
He's here now. I didn't think he'd get back this quick.
I need some time. I need time. I gotta finish this video.
I'm just gonna get this stuff done, okay? Is there anything that you definitely have to have?
I gotta have pop.
I got pop down.
I want picking up some of them baked Lay's chips. You know what I'm talking about?
Baked Lay's, yeah.
Maybe even some wavy chips with dip.
Wavy chips and dip and Lay's.
You might want to write it down.
Yeah, but I'm so quick. Okay. Wavy chips, the baked chips are Lay's also, right?
Yeah.
Lay's baked.
They're in different places, so.
Okay. Lay's wavy.
Chips and dip.
And dip. Anything else? Like any meals or?
I want stuff for McMuffins.
I did put down egg McMuffin. And you have sausage patties.
I do need at least like 4 pops, so like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I
I got Coke, cherry Coke, and 2 Dr. Pepper.
I want some of those Arnold Palmers.
Arnold Palmer iced tea.
Yeah. And
I didn't know he was coming this quick.
yeah, I need at least 20 minutes to do this video.
All right.
But I mean that should be good. I need
Do you need any meals? Like
I need sleep pills.
sleeping pills?
Yeah.
I need a meals too.
So that should be alright.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to talk to my mom for a second. So we will be trying to pick up young blood here again, because I do need another left end. And Youngblood did just finish winning a championship with us, so... Okay. D tackles. We got Brian De Palma on the board. Love. Carlos Shields. Honestly, our D tackles position is always really strong, but right now we got Bone Crusher and Jason Voorhees still, so a lot of these guys are going to accumulate some trade value as well. Try to give him what he's asking for, about 30 mil. Deshaun Love. Okay. Try to pick up some of these other guys down here too. Because it doesn't hurt to have that trade value. And this guy as well. Hearns wouldn't be a bad option either, because he is young. Couple young players up there. Julius Golden. Hearns also might not be a bad option here, because he is a scheme fit. Okay, right ends. We got Bruce Smith up there. Definitely am interested in that. He's asking for a lot of money, about 150 million, so I'm not even going to get close to that, but try to give him something impressive here. $35 with a 25 bonus. I know I'd sign it. Okay. Farrell. Who do we already have at right end? Nelson and Jones. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't need him. Left linebackers. Vernon. Taylor. Both of these guys are scheme fits. Okay. I'm also pretty stacked at the left linebacker, so just offer them some contracts and see if it doesn't interest them. Okay, that works with me. Right linebackers. Walker is interested in playing with us. This guy as well. He did help us win the championship last year. He is asking for about 25 million, so Do that. Who do we have at the right linebacker right now? Not a lot of options, so I think I'll also pick up Walker here just to be safe about it. Cornerbacks, I know we're fucking stacked at the cornerback. They do have Delonte Merriweather up there. Antonio White, not a bad option. Judge Mathis. Let's try to get Pac-Man Jones back. Try to get Pac-Man Jones back. Try to get him coming back for another season. I mean, 30 at 99 is not bad. I don't know why other teams won't extend his contract, but maybe he's more interested in his pro wrestling career. I don't know. Okay, Merriweather will also offer one. Gonna have a lot of Oregon players on the team, it looks like, this year. And to be quite honest, I was interested. I do like my Fighting Irish players too. You know I like my Fighting Irish players. Affordable as well. And then this guy as well, Antonio White, I was interested in him. University, South Carolina. Field safeties. They got Daxton Hill up there. He is interested in playing with us out of Michigan as well. That should be good. 23.5 should be good. I don't need too many field safeties. We are pretty stacked at the safety position. Strong safeties. Hamilton on the board again, although he could be at the end of his career because 35. Brian Branch. Might just offer Hamilton one here again. I think he did help us get far in the playoffs last year, so he's definitely worth a contract. There you go. Okay. Anybody else? QBs, Uncle Joey on the board. Ric Flair I would definitely be interested in taking. Got the X Factor on him. Lamar Jackson also on the board. Bo Nix is up there this year. Holy shit. Definitely want some of these X Factor quarterbacks here. Who do we got at QB right now? Mario Domonic and Sanders? Yeah. Okay. De Niro's up there. Harry Osborne, Edgar Allan, Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud, Tua. Both the Tagovailoa brothers. Julio DePaulo out of Buffalo. Okay. Halfbacks, we did offer McAllister one. Jenkins wouldn't hurt either. Just to be able to get this out of the way as well. Guess we'll go with McCants here, just so I could have somebody to cut at the end if I need to. I know we probably could use another tight end too, but we'll see who's on the board for day 2. Okay. Let's go to day 2. So right now we're at 72 out of 75. Let's go to our trade center. So right now we do have a very stacked list of quarterbacks playing for us. Sanders I do want to keep around, but considering we're going to have a lot of like X factors on the team this year, we might not need him. Elio DePaulo I want to keep around because he's from Buffalo. Okay. Wide receivers were pretty stacked as well. I might trade away that Russell guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I might do that. And then these guys got to go as well. So who's looking for a wide receiver and a quarterback? Any teams out there looking for wide receivers? Broncos. Chargers could use one. Who do the Chargers have right now playing backup? Yeah, they'd definitely take this. They'd definitely take this. So that's good with me. Let's get rid of some of these lower draft picks as well while we're at it. 6 and 5. Of course. I think we would have too many 2s. Shit. I think we would have too many 2s at that point. Let's look at how many 2s we got there. Look at that. Let's try 2 2s maybe. Yep, okay. Good. Okay. Who is on the board right now that we don't really need here? Yeah, these guys. Definitely stacked at the D tackle. Not gonna need all of these guys for sure. Anybody looking for some right guards? Eagles. Green Bay. Ravens. I would definitely be okay with sending him. Oh, well, there you go. Titans. Titans will definitely take it. Let's just try to get some more of these players that we're not really going to be using here for draft picks. I mean, we are stacked right now at the D tackle. We're probably not going to need Shields, Love, or Brees, but Bears could use a D tackle. Draft picks. Okay, I thought I did something else there. There we go. Because we're definitely not going to need all of these D tackles for sure. Love is kind of young with some potential on him, though. Brise could go. I think I might want to keep these guys around just to see how they do for me. Walker could go. And then these cornerbacks as well. D-tackle, right outside linebacker. I mean, this would be good for the Bengals. I don't know why they're not more interested. This guy. Scheme fit. Ed Reed, not really a scheme fit for us. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when we do our team schemes. But yeah, we should definitely be okay. Do the Vikings need a corner? No. Saints? They do need a corner. I'll just take a 3, honestly. These guys are pretty low ranked, so they're probably going to have to be a little lower in the draft pool than that, like a 5. Okay. Now we can see who's still on the board here in day 2 of free agency. Let's take a look at the top 100. Lamar Jackson still on the board. Hulk Hogan. You got Branch here at the safety. Yeah. Tight ends as well I was interested in looking at. Livingston would like to play with us. I mean, honestly, we could probably get away with signing both of these guys. Jenkins still has an offer on the board from us. Ahmed Roth. Might offer Roth one too. Okay. Day 3 of free agency coming up. And let's see who's still on the board here. Let's go to quarterbacks. Yeah, you got tons of quarterbacks still on the board. So we'll send out about like 5 contracts here. Tua and his little brother. Quinn Ewers also on the board. Kenny Pickett is up there again. I mean, just so many options. I'm surprised, like, some of these teams ain't interested right now. They'll probably save him, but we'll try to pick up Kenny Pickett here. At least he's got the X factor, right? Okay. That's going to be it for our free agency. We'll see who didn't make it here in just a second, and then we'll trade them around if we can. Because I know I'm not going to need every single player that we just got, but okay, next week. Upgrades. Now we'll go to Trade Center. Try to make some moves here before the draft as well, because I'm definitely not going to need all of these draft picks. This year alone, I mean, we have so many first rounders. Like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Quarterbacks. Who are we interested in using? I would definitely be interested in keeping Nix. I would definitely be interested in DePaulo. Kenny Pickett probably as well, too, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. So let's see who needs some backups here. Probably not going to need Captain Marvel either. I definitely want to start seeing the Titans push to the playoffs a little bit more, so... What is their backup? Yeah, they could definitely take this. Wide receiver? Yeah, they'd definitely take this. So that's fine with me. Just give me 2 of these. Of course. Might not be able to do it with the Titans, unfortunately. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Who also needs some players here? Lamar, we're definitely going to trade. Tight ends were pretty stacked. Wakefield isn't really a scheme fit. Who needs a good backup? Who needs Lamar Jackson? Broncos could use him. I don't know why the Buccaneers didn't pick this guy up in free agency. We'll try to do that. Let's trade with the Bucs here. Make it easy on them too. Buccaneers definitely need a quarterback. Are you kidding me? Now that we got Bo Nix. Come on now. Alright. Now, we'll do Robert De Niro. See if anybody is interested in him. Cardinals, definitely, probably. Dallas could use him. Dallas could definitely use him. The Eagles could definitely use him. Holy shit. Okay, Tua and his little brother. Who doesn't really have a QB? A lot of these teams don't have backups, so what I might honestly do is send one to one team and one to the other. So the Patriots could definitely use somebody, and the Rams as well. Ravens, yeah. Seahawks, yeah. Steelers also. Okay. Do I have any draft picks that I don't need for right now? I have so many threes there. Might just trade off with a couple threes with them, honestly. Just to even it out a little bit better. Two to the Seahawks. Now his little brother I'll probably send to the Steelers. What am I doing? What am I doing? Steelers, draft picks. Alright, cool. Now, time to get into... You know what? Considering I'm not going to be needing all of these picks here, I'm a little bit interested in doing some stuff. So it says we need a punter. It says we need a tight end desperately. Middle linebacker, don't know why they'd be recommending that. Let's take a look. Yeah, we are stacked at the middle linebacker. I know we're stacked at cornerback and wide receiver. Tight end, I'm not too worried about either. I could definitely see punter and kicker. Let's look around the league here for a punter or kicker. Punters. Who's got someone decent? Matt Ariza's still in the league. Looks like a lot of teams just been playing with the kicker. Steffens. I mean, I would definitely be interested in taking from the Browns. I think I might do that. Yep. Alright. Robbie Winslow for a couple third rounders seems fair to me. And I believe we need a kicker as well. I could be wrong, but... right now we're okay at kicker. Let's see just to be sure. I mean, I could see why they want us to get a tight end. I definitely could see why. Here, let's try to look around the league. Let's try to look around the league here. Don't want to take away from teams that I like, though. McMullen. There you go. Okay, let's try to even us out now. Let's try to get rid of some of these top draft picks here that we're going to be using this year. So, like, I definitely don't need all of these. Like I said, we got so many in the 2036 draft. I'm definitely not going to need these second rounders, so do that. Might take one away. Let's see who's around the league now that we could use on the team. Let's see. Who are the best players for the Colts? Wide receiver, Pounds. J.J. Porter at the guard. Could definitely do that. They still want a little bit more value, which is fine with me. I got value. $20.36, 2-2 or 2-1, 2-1. Let's see who else we can grab here. Who's on the Commanders? Another guard. Yonda. Caleb Jordan. He's got 1 year left on his contract, though. Yonda would be okay. Who do the 49ers got? Joe Thomas at the left tackle. My boy. 1 year left on his contract, though, so he's probably going to be available in the free agency next year. Joe Thomas wouldn't be bad. I would be okay with that. Jaguars made it all the way. No. Eric Knoll. It's a scheme fit for us. Reggie White at the left end. Raiders, I kind of want to see make a playoff push as well. Is there Gibson, the right guard? Does have a lot of potential on him. I think I'll do that. They want a little bit more value, which is fine with me. I got tons of value. Okay. Let's try to get rid of some of these like lower year picks, like 2-2, 3-3. And we might have to throw another one in there as well, but But right now, for this year alone, I still have 3 first rounders, so let's see if we can't snag somebody good. Deardoff. The Chiefs did make it kind of far, too. Chiefs did make it kind of far. I might be going with that left tackle position, honestly. Okay. Who could I definitely use? Like, let me take a look at my linebackers right now. Left is good. Middle, pretty solid at the middle. Could probably take another middle if I'm being quite honest with you. Like, if I put this guy up there, then a couple of these, somebody will definitely budge on it. Somebody will definitely budge on it. Let's see who's around the league for a middle. Booker T still on the Browns. Robertson is young with some nice value on him. Robertson. Jojo Wright. Definitely would be interested in this. Trade accepted. Nice. We got Booker T on the team now at middle linebacker. I like that. I like that. There's definitely been one player that I've been interested in bringing over too. So I could trade off on Brockers here. Could trade off on Brockers here. Let's get some more of these gone. And that'll probably do it, guys. So let me try to find this player that I'm looking for. And we should be good. Does he play for the Lions? No, he doesn't. Where's my boy? Where's my boy at? There he is. Okay. And they kind of do already have Ross, so since I'm giving them Brockers too, I wouldn't be too upset with that. Nice, nice. Okay. We should be good now. Trade offer already for McAllister. Love to see it, love to see it. Sim this draft. Okay, we're at 70 out of 75 players after the draft. Booker T's got an upgrade. Love to see it. Love to see it. Did pick up some guys there by trading around a couple draft picks, which is nice too. Let's advance to week now and see where we're at. So let's see who's still a free agent, who didn't get picked up. And then if we gotta move some people around, we'll move them around. So free agents still are. Nobody picked up Trevor Lawrence. Oh my God. The quarterback position has to be. Let's take a look here. They left so many people on the board still. My God. That's one of the bad things, you know? So we'll definitely have to send these guys to other teams. Sign them to one-year deals real quick, and then we'll find a new home for them. 'Cause that is unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable, EA. Desmond Ritter's got the X Factor as well. Oh, man. I mean, they left so many people on the board here, man. Crazy. But, like I said, it is a pretty stacked quarterback league here, you know? So let's see if we can't find some new homes for these guys. I feel so bad leaving them on that free agent board. They want us to cut 4 players. That's not going to be a problem. Trevor Lawrence. Who needs a backup? Who needs Trevor Lawrence at the backup? I mean, the Broncos for sure. As well as the Cardinals. Let's just work our way down the line here, I guess. Give me a 2 and a 3. That works for me. Broncos got a strong enough team as it is. Rigno we're trading off on. I believe it was the Cardinals who needed one. Honestly, I'm not even going to be too pushy about it either because I do want the Cardinals to try to develop into a stronger team. They're already making playoff runs, so that's good. Next, I think we'll do Ritter. I mean, we got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So, yeah. All right, who needs a backup? Cowboys for sure. Cowboys for sure. Can I finesse him? Yes, I did. Jalen Hurts next. Just got done with the Cowboys, so let's see who else needs a backup here. Jets, yeah. Jets, yeah, they could, use them at that third. The Lions for sure. But we have like 5 other guys after this. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go Jets here. Jalen Hurts to the Jets sounds like a good deal to me. And since I don't want to take too much away from the Jets either, I'll keep it short and sweet. Because I do like my New York Jets. Let's try to get some of these guys some homes here. Put them in some new jerseys for the upcoming season. Next, Luigi Machiavelli. And we'll try to do a package deal here. Because I think I seen one of these teams coming up is a little weak at the quarterback. So we just did the Jets. Lions for sure. Lions for sure. Couple more to go. 3 more to go, guys. 3 more to go. So we just did the Lions. I mean, the Rams would do it for sure. And then after this, guys, we'll round out our roster, and then we'll end the video on that. So, just a couple more trades to be made here. Looking for backups. And we just did the Rams, so... Oh, yeah, the Ravens could definitely use a backup. Are you kidding me? They could use 2 fucking backups. Let me see around the league a little bit more here, who we got on the... Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll give them 2 quarterbacks for all that shit. And Eli. There you go. Okay. Now, let's round out our roster. Go free agents here. Cameron Mitchell's still on the board. Sign him to 1 year. Just for the preseason at least, even. Cannon. 28 at 90 is not bad. Don't know how you didn't get picked up, my guy. 27 at 89 is not bad either. That's what I mean with this game, man. They just leave so many good players on the board. It's crazy. But they definitely could find some homes, potentially, after teams start making cuts. You never know. Washington we don't need. Definitely don't need another tight end. It's It's really all just cornerbacks at this point. I mean, let's see what we're at on our roster size right now. 76 out of 75. So yeah, we are pretty much good to go. Let's do one more trade. Let's see who we don't honestly need that much. Jenkins, yeah, I mean, we are pretty stacked at the... Oh, we picked up Miles Carnage. Look at that. We are pretty stacked here at the wide receiver now, too. I would be okay with trading that. I mean, overall, we're completely stacked, but... I mean, just look at our corners. Oh, my goodness. I think, honestly, I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to trade away Jackson to a team that needs a pretty solid wide receiver. So who's looking for wide receivers right now? Broncos, yeah. Commanders could use him. Dolphins could definitely use him. Ooh, the Jets. You know I'm gonna do it with the Jets if I can here, so just give me a 4, and I'll try to trade off on some of these other lower ones as well. You know I love my New York Jets, so I'm not mad at it. Alright, cool. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set to start the preseason in the next video. This video, we won the goddamn Super Bowl. We finally did it. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Bills Mafia having a celebration here in Buffalo. If you look at some of the league history here, a couple years ago, 2032 Super Bowl, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did defeat us 20-14. 2034 last season, another victory for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 33-14. But this season, 2035, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Buffalo Bills. It is Bills Mafia as your Super Bowl champions. I said I would build a championship team. I promised a championship team, and that is exactly what happened. We are eating chicken wings. We are eating roast beef on weck. We are eating stinger subs. It is a party in Buffalo, New York. In the 2035 season, we ended with a Super Bowl victory. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your viewership. It means a lot to me. We will be back next season with another run at it. I'm going to be watching the Buffalo Bills playing another one of my favorite teams later tonight, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Preseason game for us today, playing around 7 o'clock. So I will definitely be watching my boys, the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers later tonight. But you can see there how we got the 2035 championship at the Super Bowl over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It means everything to me. Until next time, peace, God.